Since opening their doors in Gqeberha Arts and Crafts Centre, A Piece of Art has provided the tools and the space to help unlock artistic talent, realize creative potential, and learn important life skills by making beautiful objects. Go-getter, founder and owner Nell Marie Oosthuizen shares her business journey.
Hi you guys, welcome to A Piece of Art in Port Elizabeth. Let's get creative. A Piece of Art started in 2005 in a small little town outside Port Elizabeth. And it was a dream came true because I decided that I had to have a business before I turned 30. And my birthday is on the 7th of May, so on the 1st of May, I started my business. And since then, we've grown, we've moved to Port Elizabeth, and we grew into a much bigger shop. You'll see on the wall, it says, this is not a story of success, it's a journey of grace. And that's all I can say. If it wasn't the road that the dear Lord would like me to walk, this would not have been a success. I actually studied psychology and industrial psychology. And while I was busy with a master's degree, I made the connection that there's so much worth in working with your hands, those actions, what it can do for yourself. And that's actually how the concept started. And then I had this dream of teaching women all about these things. But then I needed some stock, because for me to go and buy things from another store and then try and incorporate it was too expensive. And then the whole shop started. When I'm not here, I'm normally at a school or a children's home where we specifically do art therapy. So there we use the advantages of creativity and crafts to teach people how to handle life better. But what's actually more important to me and a passion to me is also development through being creative.
The space is jam-packed with a variety of arts and crafts, as well as rooms that can host kids' parties and creative workshops. As the business grew, Nell Marie knew she needed the right support.
The reason I decided to become part of Capitec is because I just heard good things about them. So when Jason came in the day and he said to me, would I be interested in hearing about Capitec? I said to him, where can I sign? And he was laughing, and I was saying, no, I'm very serious. It was all done in my shop. Someone came to my shop and I did the rest online, so I never had to go and visit a branch. And that helped me, especially with me struggling to have enough time. One day I locked myself out of banking with the wrong password because this is now a new account. And it was on a public holiday and I was thinking, no, that's it. I'll have to wait for the bank to open. And I just went onto their site and I tried a little bit here and there, and they actually phoned me and they helped me there and then to change my password, and I could continue with my work. We have workshops through the week where people can come individually, like today we have a family here to join us. And then also on Saturday mornings we've got classes, and we do a lot of different crafts, from resin pouring, acrylic pouring, mosaic, scrapbooking, beading. And we also have a nice workshop about cement art that we're going to do. And also we have children's parties.
Joining A Piece of Art to mark Father's Day with his two sons, Pau and Luetu, is popular Umhlobo Wenene radio DJ and breakfast show co-host, Pastor the DJ.
Pastor's my nickname. My real name is Piwe Sisanda Nozeo, born in the Eastern Cape. I do the biggest radio show in the country. It's breakfast on Umhlobo Wenene FM. We've got about 3.3 million listeners. Not only am I a radio person, I'm also a DJ, I'm also a music producer, I'm a father, an entertainer, MC. I try and dabble into other things just for the fun of it. I'm always curious, always want to challenge myself. So in a nutshell, I'd say that's who Pastor is. I had my first child at the age of 28. I was scared of the idea of being a father, because here is an opportunity for you to be an inspiration to someone. You have to mold this person into being the model citizen at all times. I always have to be an example and set an example to my children, because the people they end up being, it's exactly what I put into it. So at all times I have to make sure that I try and set the right examples for them. My boys, they're very quiet, very creative. They love their own space. But more than anything, they're the sweetest children in the world. I just enjoy how they turned out to be. They're always absorbed into themselves. If they're not drawing, one is on their phone, or they're doing something else, playing a video game or whatnot. They're not outgoing. They don't like to be out playing bicycles out there. It's always about, using their hands. And I think that's what's beautiful about the experience for today, because we get to be in our own zone and just focus on doing craft.
You can have a look over there, and you guys as well. We can do a nice piece of paper on here, and then on there on the sides as well. Okay.
What I enjoy about making things like I've done today is that you get a chance to reach outside your comfort zone and try out new things and be creative and just enhance your skill set.
I really do love art, and I do like spending time with my dad. His personality is just someone I love, and someone that you want to be with all the time, and he really makes funny jokes and all.
The beauty of creative expression, in the last 2 hours that we were here working on these projects, I noticed how focused we were. There was that silence. It was comfortable. It was peaceful. We enjoyed it. It was therapeutic to a certain extent. It's something that I'd love to come back and do again. Perhaps giving yourself an hour or two a week just to sit down and focus on something. It really does heal. There's just something about it that calms you down.
A piece of art for the future, I would hope, would bring some love and tranquility for people that visit us. And I want this to be a place of hope where people can come and just relax and break away from every day and all the problems and realize that there's still a lot of hope to look forward to.
If you would like to get creative, you stand a chance of winning a 1,000 Rand cash prize. Simply reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms using hashtag #CapitecLiveBetter. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website.